Hi my loves, I'm Celeste and welcome back to another reading. Today we're going to be seeing what blockages are currently present, what may be blocking you, and this can be used in a pretty general standpoint, so you can apply this to your career. You can apply this to your spiritual journey, you can apply this to your relationships, whatever area in your life that you feel like you may have any sort of blockages right now. That is where I want you to apply this message to. Okay, so I do like to start my readings off by taking 3 deep mindful breaths just to ground the energy, ground and center. So whenever you're ready, please get into a relaxed position, hand over your heart, and breathe with me in through your nose, out through your lips. Breathe in. Release. Breathe in. Release. And breathe in one more time for good luck. Breathe in. Release. Okay. So we are going to start off by seeing what is the current blockages in your life. So tapping into my collective energy spirit, where is my collective currently being blocked? Okay, these cards are literally just like flying out. Okay, where is my collective? What are the blockages currently in my collective's lives? We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Empress. The 2 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of Cups. So specifically, what I'm hearing is that you may have some type of baggage, okay, that needs to be let go. When we talk about the 10 of Wands, we can talk about baggage. We can talk about overworking ourselves. So you may be putting too much work into something. You may also be feeling like you have to overcompensate for something. So say if this is, you know, a career or a job, you feel me? You feel like you have to do X, Y. You feel like you have to do A through Z, instead of allowing the universe to bring things in for you. And it can bring things in a multitude of ways. Okay, do not be rigid when it comes to the universe bringing things in for you. Okay, so this could come in like within people wanting to give to you, even people, or like maybe you haven't had a day off in like a long ass time and you're feeling overworked, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling like you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. One thing that Spirit is asking you to do is to ask for help. Ask for help. And also be comfortable in allowing yourself to receive that help. Learning how to be comfortable in receiving seems like also a big thing here. Okay, with this Empress card, because the Empress energy talks a lot about, it's Libra energy, right? It's Venus energy. Venus energy is very, Venus energy doesn't really like, I'm not going to say that it doesn't really like to work, but it understands that the way that it can attract the things that it really wants and that it really needs into its life is by resting, is by creating, is by allowing yourself to be in that energy of attraction without feeling like you have to put too much energy into something. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys may be having a lot of emotions or a lot of things that you may need, that you are juggling currently, with the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to juggle things. You're trying to juggle possibly your spirit and, or like your spiritual journey possibly, and your physical things as well, trying to juggle them, just trying to juggle too much. There's a lot going, it feels like there's a lot going on in your head. I'm also getting the energy that you may need to speak about the things that you are going through, allowing other people to once again be there for you, take a load off of your back. Okay, some of you guys also need to, I think that you may not be allowing yourself to have fun currently because you're thinking about what needs to be done. You're thinking about how it's going to get done. You feel me? And you're not allowing yourself to really enjoy life. Okay. And I know that it can be hard with everything that's going on in the world. Okay. Definitely. And I'm not excusing anything that's going on in the world. And I'm not saying that don't, keep yourself educated on the things that's going on in the world. But make sure that you are taking the time out for yourself. Really, possibly even getting off of social media. I feel like a lot of you guys may have a social media, I don't want to even say addiction or a problem, but you may do a lot of scrolling on social media and you are subconsciously, like you're feeding your subconscious a lot, and it doesn't have the time to really sit down and process the things that it needs to process as well. So it comes out in anxiety, it comes out in stress, or the things that are in your physical life that you have to deal with. It feels more stressful than it may be. You may have more anxiety about whatever it is because you aren't allowing yourself to really, excuse me, truth burp, but because you're not really allowing yourself to, like I said, sit in this Empress energy and attract the things that you need to attract or that you're wanting to attract here, okay? So Spirit is asking you as well to allow yourself to have fun, enjoy yourself, take the time out, and some of you guys need to go for a walk. I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles, but some of you guys need to allow yourself to enjoy where you're at. Look around you and see that you are living in an answered prayer or an answered manifestation. Okay. With this Knight of Pentacles, I'm also seeing, like, it feels like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may feel like things aren't working for you or coming in for you, but I think that it's just coming in at a slower rate that you may want it to. Specifically with this Knight of Pentacles energy, because the Knight of Pentacles, he is very deliberate. As you can see, he's not even on okay, hold on. He's not even on his horse. Like, he's walking next to his horse. So there, like, he could be on his horse, like charging towards the thing that he wants, but it's like he's deliberately gotten off of his horse, put his feet into the grass, and is grounding himself and grounding the moves that he's making. You feel me? As he's walking, he's planting seeds, and seeds don't grow within a day. You feel me? A lot of you guys, I feel like, this feels more like a career kind of message, but a lot of you guys are building really sturdy foundations, or even building a legacy. And it's like, when you are building a legacy, you kind of can't see that in the moment, especially when things may not be looking like they're working out for you. Okay, but like, The steps that you are taking are building something for you. The things that you have been through, you're building something very deliberately for you. And like I said, Pentacles energy is earth sign energy. It's that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And earth sign energy is a very slow slow but steady moving energy. Okay, earth signs move at their own pace but they move very deliberately with the things that they truly care for, with the things that they truly love. And it's like they're moving slowly and deliberately because they love this thing. Okay, so I think Spirit is asking a lot of you guys to slow down and stop trying to take specifically the things of the past, like the things that you may have went through in the past, with you. Okay, because if we like look at the progression of this, you feel me, it goes from the Ten of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. She's carrying all of this baggage in this Ten of Wands. Okay, she's carrying all of this baggage, and she's supposed to be going up the hill, right? She's supposed to be going up the mountain, when in reality you kind of need to be more of like this Knight of Pentacles, because as I was showing you guys this card, he just has a backpack on. He has a backpack on. Like I said, he got his feet in the grass. You feel me? He's stopping. He's smelling the flowers. Spirit is asking you to really stop and just like enjoy where you are at. And I know that that can be hard. Trust me. Trust me. I know that that can be extremely hard to do sometimes. Like I said, especially with the way that this earth is, that especially if you live in the United States of America, and not just in the United States of America, because at the end of the day, there's so much going on all around the world. But just like I said, stopping and smelling the flowers, stopping being inside so much, especially considering the fact that we are moving into springtime. Some of you guys need to get out in nature. Get out in nature. The biggest message that I'm hearing right now is that you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of this idea that you have to work super hard to get the things that you want, and get into a more attractive state, doing the things that you love, creating, possibly even meditating, letting go of the baggage that you may even be holding on to subconsciously. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's coming in towards my collective as they are letting go of this baggage. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. The Empress card came out again in another deck. Yeah, so it's like, hold on, let me get some more cards first. What's coming in towards my collective as they move through these blockages and they let go of the things that they need to let go of? It's coming in towards my collective. Some of you guys might even have some type of love interest that's coming in here with this Empress card. With this Empress card and this Knight of Cups here. Okay. We got the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, so like there could be some type of divine connection that's coming in for you, or like even if this isn't like a person, and once again, I'm not even just talking about romantically. This could be a friend. This could be a job that is divinely, like you are divinely supposed to have, or a career that is very divinely led for you. That's an energetic match for who you are. And the things that are coming in for you, or the things that you want, or who you are on your path, if that makes sense. But we do have the Empress card, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be more in a receptive energy. You're going to start seeing a lot more growth in the spaces that you want to see growth in. I feel like a lot of you guys, specifically this winter time or within the colder months, because I see her and she has on a coat. Some of you guys may be really moving into a season of growth, specifically after the colder months. So spring just started here in the US, and the springtime for me is definitely the new year, because it's spring season. Spring season heralds the beginning of change, the beginning of, you know, the warmer months, the beginning of, you know, planting seeds and nurturing the seeds and watering the seeds so that it can be ready for when it's time for the harvest. So it does feel like there's going to be a lot more coming in for you. Definitely a lot more coming in for you in the sense of physical things here, because we do have, I feel like there's a lot of pentacles kind of energy, even though I only see four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You have 4 pentacle cards in this reading. So like the strongest energy that I am getting from this is kind of like your career or like your physical assets here. Sorry. But I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely going to be nurturing your physical. Some of you guys might even be nurturing your physical body more, moving your body more, going out on walks, communing with nature. Some of you guys may even be communing with nature spirits, earth spirits, water spirits, fire spirits, specifically during the summer. But specifically, I don't know why Virgo season is really popping out for me, but Virgo season seems very significant for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys may be Virgo, like Virgo suns, sun, moon, or risings, or Venus signs. But some of you guys are definitely stepping into a more like a leadership role here, a leadership role. Even if that's like you kind of becoming the breadwinner of your family, somebody who provides, a provider for your family, or even if this is not like a family as like your kids or anything like that, you could be the provider in just your household for yourself. Okay. Making more money, more independence for you. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're moving into possibly, like I said, a leadership role. More respect is even coming in. Maybe even more discipline, more focus for yourself, and the things that you are wanting to bring in for yourself. And like I said, I just feel like a lot of you guys are stepping into a more balanced space when it comes to your finances, so that you're able to give more as well. I feel like a lot of you guys are people, possibly your like love language is acts of service or gift giving. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's going to be like, you're going to be put in a position where you're able to give more. Okay. This could even be like, you could have some type of opportunity that you are attracting in because you've allowed yourself to be more in your Empress energy, in your more creative energy, in your more feminine energy here. A lot of you guys, that's so funny. Okay, so the message I'm also getting is that like some of you guys may be like pregnant with an idea, or yeah, because like even if we think about pregnancy, right, when you are having a baby, you feel me, the baby is in darkness and in water for 9 months, right? So it's like you may have been, specifically like I was talking about, in the winter months or the colder seasons, where it's been more darker, and the darkness that you may have been in, even if it wasn't like physically. You could have been feeling like you were in the dark kind of spiritually here as well. It feels like that was for a reason, and something has kind of been growing within you that you're going to be giving birth to very soon. Yeah, you're giving birth to something. Something is definitely giving birth, okay? So Spirit is definitely asking you to be patient with yourself. Allowing yourself, not being patient with yourself, not being patient with universe, not being patient with the things that are like coming in for you, may be one of the biggest blockages that you have, okay? Because you may be thinking that things aren't happening for you just because you can't physically see them yet. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have been getting signs and synchronicities that everything is going to be fine for you, or everything is fine. But because your physical reality doesn't reflect that yet, you don't believe it. And that's understandable. That's understandable. But your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're really asking you to have faith. Have faith in them. Have faith in yourself first and foremost. And have faith in the work that you're doing. The energy that you're putting out. Okay, so we're going to get some last messages here. So any last messages? Okay. Any last messages for my collective spirit? Very strong Scorpio energy in this reading. But we have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And then we also have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Very strong, like I said, Scorpio energy here. Some of you guys could be Scorpio moons specifically. You don't have to be, but that is the energy that I am picking up on. But yeah, I think that I was literally just saying that there's a lot of like negativity, a lot of baggage that you may be holding on to right now that's kind of blocking you from really tapping into the success in the areas of your life that you're wanting to tap into. Okay. Some of you guys also may need to work through your fears of success, specifically of being successful, of having the things that you want, of maybe holding on to things because you're afraid of not getting the things that you want. So you hold on to what is no longer serving you because you're afraid that you won't get something even better. Okay. So yeah, really just working to release negativity in any way that you can. Like I said, some of you guys need to go outside, breathe deep, maybe even do some yoga, Pilates, go for a walk, even moving your body, allowing your body to help move through some of that negativity, some of that, the blockages that you may be experiencing. Physically moving so that you can physically see the shifts within the things that you are working to see physical shifts in. Okay. I think that's all that I have for you guys today. Please let me know down in the comments if this resonated, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.